The Reno 12 5G is a solid mid-range smartphone. It's slim, it's beautiful. The very first thing that I observed when I picked up the OPPO Reno 12 5G is how slim and how lightweight it is. This beautiful fellow here is only 7.6 millimeters thin. I love thin, handy smartphones. While most people on planet Earth these days want their phones as big as possible, I prefer phones that fit snugly in my hand and that I can comfortably use one-handed. Left to me, I'd buy a phone that's between 6 and 6.4 inches screen size every time. Even if we're going to have phones this big, it will be nice for them to be slim and handy. Minimal bezels as much as possible and very thin or slim profile like we have here, and lightweight in the hand. And the OPPO Reno 12 5G just fits that nicely. It's the kind of phone I enjoy carrying around effortlessly. Put it in your pocket, put it in a backpack, put it in a briefcase, you're good to go. I love it. The Reno 12 5G slim profile and lightweight are impressive considering that it has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. The frame is plastic, the back is plastic. Of course, that helps with the weight. If metal had been used instead of plastic, this would likely weigh much more than this. Interesting enough, there is IP65 dust and waterproof rating built into this guy. So it will withstand splashes of water. It will withstand mild sprays of water. If you were to use this in the rain, you would not have to worry. That's another plus. And all of that in this nice compact form factor. The OPPO Reno 12 5G has a remote controller, right? And I was easily able to set this up with the living room television and control the TV without any issues. It works really fine. The infrared port is somewhere here. So you just point it at your TV the normal way and it works beautiful well. I am particularly glad that more and more phone manufacturers are incorporating infrared blasters into their devices. This is 2024. Our phones are almost always in our hands. Why should we have to drop the phone in order to pick the remote controller to adjust the television set? We're moving with the times. Another thing that I have enjoyed reviewing OPPO Reno 12 5G is the stereo speakers. I love my music and I love to dance and I love to hear my music come out with great audio quality. The stereo speakers in the Reno 12 5G are really solid. I have compared them with a few other stereo speakers in competing devices from other brands, from other phone manufacturers in the same price range, and this guy beats all of them hands down. It actually beats the phones that I'm currently using. I might just steal this phone and not return it to OPPO. Let's see how that goes. In terms of volume, the volume is good. It's not the loudest I've heard, but very well above average. So loudness is okay. The OPPO Reno 12 5G comes with AI features that are designed to help you boost your productivity as well as your creativity. On the productivity end, there is a feature called AI recording summary. What does it do? Take any recording from a meeting or a speech someone gave and record it. There's a built-in recorder. There might be other ways to use it, but this is how I use it. There's a built-in recorder here, and I recorded the speech, and then you can tap. So my speech is titled Shiny Object Syndrome, and then when you tap on that, it gives you a summary of the speech. If you are a personal assistant, secretary, administrative staff, a team lead, someone you're involved in coordinating people and in having meetings, this is a time saver. it actually did a good job of summarizing my speech. I really love it. Another AI feature that's built into the OPPO Reno 12 5G is the AI Eraser version 2.0. It allows you to erase anything in a photograph that you have taken. And here in this picture, there is this patch here in the background that I do not like. And what I did was use AI Eraser to get rid of it. That's the patch there in the background, and it's gone here. It works beautifully well. It gives you 3 options for getting rid of objects. You can draw a lasso around the object you want to erase, or you can brush over it, or you can select an auto erase option. And whichever works best for you, you get your job done. It works really nicely. Have you ever had to use your phone with wet hands? If you have tried that on many phones, you try to scroll, you try to tap, you find that it becomes increasingly harder to do that if your hands are wet. But the nice thing about the OPPO Reno 12 5G is that you can literally get your hands wet. Can you see the water? Okay. And it works fine. So OPPO calls this Splash Touch. Splash Touch allows you to use the screen as normal if the screen is wet or if your hands are wet. Beautiful. I love it. Every smartphone should have it. Sometimes I'm just doing something in the kitchen, rustling up something quickly, or I've quickly washed my hands, and then I need to do something on my phone. And OPPO gets rid of that problem with Splash Touch. It's a nice touch. Definitely. What is performance like in the OPPO Reno 12 5G? This is a mid-range smartphone. It's not a premium flagship. It's not the mightiest of the mightiest. So we're not expecting it to beat some performance record somewhere. The OPPO Reno 12 5G uses a Dimensity 7300 chipset. OPPO's customized version is called the Dimensity 7300 Energy. In everyday tasks, for browsing, for editing images, for editing videos, for downloading, the phone worked smoothly. I have had no issues using it at all. Absolutely none. Running Geekbench 6, we're here with 517 single core score and 2032 multi-core score. They are decent scores. Techie people love to harp about processors and RAM and all of that for good reason. But the important thing for you as a techie or a non-techie is that the phone runs smoothly. This guy has run smoothly with all the tasks I have thrown at it. It plays games well. It's not going to give you the best game performance because it's a mid-range smartphone. It does a good job. One thing I was looking forward to doing with the OPPO Reno 12 5G was to charge it up. I couldn't wait for the battery to drain out so that I could charge it. Why? This pretty boy here supports 80 watts Super VOOC fast charging. Super VOOC is the name that OPPO calls its own custom developed fast charging solution. So I put it to the test and I was able to get this guy with the phone on from 1% to 46% in 20 minutes. And it got to 100% in 51 minutes. It's impressive. It means that all you need, no matter how stressful and hectic your day is, all you need is about 20 minutes to 25 minutes to top up your phone battery by 50%. And if you have a little less than an hour, you can be out of your house or out of the office with a full battery in no time. I love it. Fast charging is godsend. I remember the days in the early 2000s when we used to plug our phones for 3 hours to get a full charge. Do you know what it is to plug your phone for 3 hours? If you weren't around then, you don't appreciate the full joys of fast charging because it was hellish. You would plug that phone and wait and wait. And while waiting, sometimes you would have to use it. Of course, the more you used it, the longer it will take for it to top up fully. 80 watts fast charging, I can't recommend it enough. I really can't recommend it enough. Did the phone heat up while charging it? No. The charger itself, the charging brick, warmed up slightly, but the phone itself stayed cool all through the time that I was charging it. What about software updates? The OPPO Reno 12 5G hit the market running ColorOS 14.1, which is based on Android 14. Now, OPPO's software update policy means that this guy will get two major Android updates, Android 15 and 16, and then get 3 years of security patches. So your phone is up to date for between 2 and 3 more years. The camera works well. This is one of the better camera phones in this price range. And I tested it again, like I did with the stereo speakers. I tested it against some of its competitors in the market in the same price range. And I can tell you how it handles processing of images is sweet, is beautiful. Everyone I have showed pictures taken with the Reno 12 5G have loved those pictures. This is a well-rounded mid-range smartphone that offers a range of interesting and useful features for those who are looking to boost their productivity and get creative with images and with videos. It's also well built and simply really does feel good in the hand. I heartily recommend it to those who are looking for an all-round mid-ranger. The Reno 12 5G costs about 470 euros if you are in the European Union. I am not sure whether this is going to be officially available in the United States. It is likely to come to the UK, and it is definitely available all over Asia. In Nigeria, it costs a little over 600,000 naira. This particular unit comes with 12 gigabyte RAM and 512 gigabyte storage. There are more affordable options for 8 gigabyte RAM and 256 gigabyte storage. Please do like this video, follow my channel, turn on your notifications so you can get notified when I publish another one of these interesting videos. Thank you for watching. Take care.